Alright. Testing. Okay. Sweet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to paint this beautiful, only a face a mother could love. Or in this case, grandfather Nurgle. And we're going to paint this here Rotigus, or Great Unclean One. So what we're going to start out with is rake off flesh. What we're going to do, remember, we're going to use a flat head. We're going to use a brush like this, because there's a lot of metal. And we're just going to take a part of it and just paint just like that. And remember, because of Lord Duncan, we want to apply, what is it? 2 thin coats. So I'll see you on the, we'll see him when he's all painted in the second layer of paint. Alright, and we're back. And he now has rake off flesh shade on him. Oh, crap. I forgot the palm of his hand. Dang it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take Screamer Pink and we're going to paint inside the mouth and the cloth. Any parts of the cloth, muscle wear, we'll just, the cloth, the muscles, and the tongues, and the other organs. We're going to do Screamer Pink, and we'll catch you back once I'm done with Screamer Pink. And now you can see we have the tongue, the cloth, the back cloth, and the muscles painted with Citadel, with Screamer Pink. And now what we're going to use is use Ushabi bone, and we're going to paint the horns. So I'll be right back with you. All right. Now you can see we have this nice bone color. So far the first layer is coming out great. Well, we're almost ready for our touch-up work, which is parts I missed before shaders or liquid talent. So I think, I missed a bit of muscle. Well, looks like we're going to be, so right now I want to do some Abaddon Black to make like the void in the hand and in the gut a little bit more. And then I'll do some patch-up work. I'll show you the results. And then we'll move on. I'll move on from there. Alright, so I did some Abaddon Black in the hand, so it's no longer white, and it actually looks like inside of a moth. I painted in here black and added the mouth part, and added the bone color from here into here. And then I took a combination in the flesh shade in the Screamer Pink, and I made a gum color that I used up here and up in here. So what we're going to do next is fit the tentacles with some symbiote green. I'll see you later. Well, we'll see when it's done, lol. And alright. So I went ahead and painted the tentacles. As you can see, there are a few over here. There's even a few over here. And there is some on the back of the hand. So now, what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and paint the branch that he has in his hand, and then we'll go from there. Crap. Alright, so oh yeah, it's lovely branch. Nice and painted up. Now we're gonna go for his the chainmail on his back, and the skulls that probably not the skulls. Yeah, but definitely we're gonna do the chainmail next. So I'll see you. We're going to do chainmail with the thing that we use a lot. Well, I use a lot. Well, everybody in this hobby uses a lot. Lead belcher. So I'll see you when that's all done, and we can look at the progress. All right, now we got the chainmail done, and now it's drying, and that is our first layer for this guy again. And to kind of show you off how many paints I used, and in case you're just joining now, I used Rakoff Flesh, Screamer Pink, Sorry Bone, Salinite Green, Rhinox Hide, that was for the wood, and Lead Belcher. And that's all. I can't even get them all into the same shot. Well, that's all I use. Crap. Same recording. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, we're actually recording. Alright, so this time I use Ducati Violet. Yeah. Blah. There we go. And I pretty much almost bathed him in this purple shader. Now it gets a little bit more of a rotten flesh, which when we get to the third stage with a flesh wash in places, it'll look more like decaying flesh. So lovely, isn't it? I know. So I'm about to paint the best part, the boils, with Avalanche Sunset. So I'll see you when we get that done. Alright, now you thought he was ugly and gross before. The Avalanche Sunset, I did more than just the boils, I did the fleshy parts. So, like in here, as you can tell, I did one of the boils, the cut in the arm, and the feet, and all little fleshy bits. So now what we're going to do is use some flesh shade, and I'll see you in a bit. And alright, I added the flesh shade, so now I put it in all the fat crevices. Did I miss a spot? No, I didn't. And on the boils, to give them a slightly more brown looking color. As you can see up here, I did the muscles, I did the bone, and I even did the tentacles. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some little, pick up the details, like some like little metal bits. And we're going to do that with Balthazar Gold. And I'll see you once and I'll let you know when that's done. as you can now see, the chainmail is now Balthazar gold, giving it a nice rustic feel. And I did some of the the ornaments on the branch. Right there. And right there. Sorry, got you pretty close to the grossness. Alright. So now, he's almost done. Just got a few more details left. So the next, we're going to do a little bit of tactical work. And we're going to put on a tactical paint called Nurgle's Rot. And we're going to do that for the drool and a little glaze over the mouth. Over this mouth right here. Alright, so I'm going to put some Nurgle's Rot on. And then you get to see the results. And alrighty. So I added the Nurgle's Rot. I added some on this boil to make it look like it popped. There's a little bit there. You can see it. And then I added some, as you can tell, right here. And then right here on the top. So, yay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some more detail to the flesh. I'll add another layer of rake-off flesh to the dry skin portion of it. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so we got some dry skin up in there as well. Some dry skin over here. My camera will focus. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a flesh wash over the body and over, yeah, probably just a flesh wash over the body and go from there. Alright, and now he looks a lot less purple. Now that I added some flesh wash to him. Still need to still have work, but he is certainly coming out nicely. So what we're probably going to be doing next is we're going to put non oil on top of the cloth and on the metal bits to make it darker and grungier. Well, for the cloth it'll be darker as well as the metal, but for the metal it'll get grungier, and that's what the kind of look we're going for. So I'll be back when I put the non oil on. Alright, so as you can see, we have put the non oil on. Makes them look a little bit more grungy in the cloth. And it makes the metal look a little bit more, definitely still bronze, but a little bit more grungy. And we definitely darkened that up. I put a little bit more Nurgle's Rot over the Nurgle's Rot with Flesh Shade over it. So it's a Nurgle's Rot, Flesh Shade, Nurgle's Rot. Giving it still a nice green while still looking a little fleshy. I put a little Nurgle's Rot on a dry brush, and I dry brushed inside the mouth to give a little nice glaze.